Hey guys, welcome back to Emlyn in the Mix. Today I want to show you a quick tutorial, very simply, how to make a song in Garageband on the iPad. And if you've ever been wondering about using Garageband as your iPad music creating app, then maybe it's your chance to check it out and see whether it's worth it. Alright guys, so I've got Garageband ready and loaded here on my iPad. So I'm just going to open it. And the first thing you want to do when starting a song in Garageband is you want to create a new song. We're going to start from scratch. You don't have to if you have an existing one that you've been working on or you're not sure. So Garageband is so easy and so intuitive. It basically sets up the song parts for you. And you can create a song starting with whatever instrument you like. For example, here we've got bass, you've got your guitar, you've got world instruments, drummer. So basically drummer is your inbuilt drummer in Garageband. It's also in Logic Pro. You've got external. Now this is cool, and this is something new with Garageband where you can actually add external instruments. For example, I know that Korg IM1 works, the Korg IM1, possibly Korg Wave Station. I have to check it out. We'll look at that today actually. And you've got a sound library as well, which is part of Garageband. Then you've got your keyboard, which you can use, I believe you can use as a MIDI keyboard. I could be totally wrong actually, maybe not. Drums, amp, audio recorder, it's basically everything. Strings, it's actually huge. So for today's example, I want to kick things off with a bit of a drum loop. So we'll probably go back to drummer here. And I'm a bit more electronic when it comes to drumming, so I'm going to choose the electronic kit here. One thing we can do is if you've got a little MIDI controller, especially this Bluetooth one, it's really handy. The Nano Key by Korg, Nano Key Studio, is a lot of fun and makes it a bit easier to program your beats in. Alright, so what we will do is we'll program this electronic drum using the drummer, so it's sophisticatedly, depending on the settings here, it's created a loop for us. So let's have a listen to it. That's really cool. It's actually a 4 to the floor. I mean, I'd prefer to actually record in my own drums. But for the sake of this video, we'll play with what we've got here in drummer. So if I adjust, I can make it more complex like this. And then drummer will actually, it will play a more complex beat. We can make it louder like that. We can add shaker. We can add toms. So now this is probably going to sound pretty full on. Amp up the variations on our percussion, kick, snare and clap. Let's have a listen to that. So you can hear there's a lot more going on. You can add more fills as well. Actually, this could be good just to use it this way. Alright, not bad. We can swing the note here. Put a bit of a swing on it. Go back to the start. I like that. I like the 16th light swing. We can change our drummer too, our programmer here. We can choose from EDM, tech house, mainstream, dubstep, boom bap and trap. How good is that? Let's do an EDM one. Let's have a listen to this guy. So it looks like we've got sound effects. Let's have a listen to this. This is a complex beat. Let's make it less complex, a bit softer. Change our variation. So this is a really different approach to programming drums, you know, instead of just pressing in how you want it to sound. This is really cool. You can mess with this and you can get some different variations and find something which you like. Add some effects there. Alright, there we go. With a little bit of tweaking, I've got my EDM drums set in place. Alright guys, so let's add another instrument. So we just click this little guy in the middle, top left here. We get out to our tracks, click this little plus down here. Now we can add our next instrument to that drum loop which we've just created. I want to do an external audio unit here. So let's find, I actually don't know, this is a new feature for me with GarageBand. So let's see what's actually hooked up here on my iPad. There you go, Model 15. I just did a video on this yesterday. If you want to check it out, links below. So let's click on Model 15 here. So that's actually going to come up in GarageBand. And there it is there. Now one thing I wouldn't mind is having, oh that's cool. I really want my Bluetooth keys going, but they're not recognized by GarageBand. I might have to work that out in another video. Oh, here we go, advanced. What's this? Here we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Oh, baby. Baby. Sorry. Alright, so for the sake of this next part of the video, I've actually hooked up the Korg Nano Key via Bluetooth. Alright, sorry. So that's all been hooked up, and now we can just go through and work out what works with our little beat here, and we'll just sort of, let's just do some jamming. Now how cool is that? Like GarageBand, so intuitive and so easy to use. We can create a really quick beat off the top of our heads, literally by pressing a few buttons here and just literally tweaking a few things and getting this brilliant sounding song. Alright, so loving my song, obviously. So next what we want to do, let's chuck a bass line in, because that is what it's needing, my friends. So we go plus again. And I kind of want like a Moogie electronic, I mean, I should probably just do another audio unit, right? But let's use, for the sake of this video again, let's just use something from GarageBand. Let's see what we can find. So I'm going to bass here. There's a thing called Smart Bass, there's notes, there's scales, right? So all of these are there to help you get the bass fitting into your song perfectly. I think what we'll do, we'll try Smart Bass. Alright, so this is pulled up strings. I wonder if oh, I can play it on here. Oh, you can play it like that too. I'm not sure what my, anyway, let's have a listen. So I wanted to get to the piano roll here in GarageBand because I wanted to work out what, so it's a C, and then it goes, no, C, oh sorry, it's a D, C, it looks like... That's just DEC. Alright, so it's DECF. Alright, we'll go back, done. Cool. Go back to our bass here. Jump into our bass. Alright, so it was D, C, E, F. So this is the wrong scale. Try that. Alright, let's record our bass in and check it out. You ready? Now the E minor is worrying me a little bit because I'm not sure if that's going to sound good, but anyway, let's just see what we can come up with here. Alright, so that'll do for now. I'm going to now add another instrument, so we'll go back out to our track here. And I'm gonna add another Model 15 just because I think we can get some good electronic Moog goodness. So we go here, we go to Audio Live Extension, and we open up another Model 15, jump into our basses here. We'll go through our basses here. Whoa, so fat. So it'll be like... Alright, let's try that in the mix, see how that sounds. We'll jump in, let's just record it. I'm actually going to mute our bass because I'm a bit worried about it in the mix here. Alright, we mute that one there. Alright, let's have a listen to... Alright, let's listen to our created track so far. Point out some seriously cool features here. You can actually change the transposition here with the octaves. You've got your quantization features. This is all in the track settings, and we've just gone into quantization, track settings here. You can go back. You got your track volume, track pan. You've even got some master effects sends here at the bottom, so I've put a bit of reverb on it on my bass. I might even just chuck a bit of reverb on our main arpeggiator there. So very nice indeed. As you can see, so simple to put something together. We're only running 3 tracks. We've got a bass and up and your drum loop here. Alright, that's all I wanted to show you for today, is just how awesomely quick and easy it is to create a song using Garageband these days. It's really improved, it's really intuitive and very smooth. So definitely check it out. Everyone who has an iPad actually has Garageband, whether they realize it or not, and they have the ease of use and ability to create music so quickly and come up with ideas. Now the other cool feature about this, which we'll go over in another video, is I can now export from Garageband, pop it into Logic Pro if you have Logic Pro on your Apple Mac computer, and then I can edit it further and do a lot more in Logic Pro. Alright, well that's all we got time for today on Emlyn Mix. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment section below, and we're going to have more GarageBand tutorials coming up soon. I hope you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, and till next time, peace out, boom.